guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys this look right here, which is pretty much how I get ready on an everyday basis. If I'm not really doing anything crazy, or I'm not really trying to do a really extreme makeup look, this is what I go for, especially when I have my hair out, my natural hair. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I get this look and how I do it and what products I use, then keep on watching. So for moisturizer, I'm gonna go in with the Amber Elise Edition Gold Moisturizer. I don't know how to pronounce this, but this is what it looks like right here. I'm just gonna take this and moisturize my face because my face is so dry and I have so many dry patches all the time. This moisturizer is so good. It's pretty expensive, but it's worth it. Guys, so I graduated cosmetology school on Saturday, June 23rd. Today is Tuesday. So today is like my first official day of not having to go to school, and I don't know how I feel. Like, everybody keeps asking me like, oh, you know, are you excited? You graduated school, like how do you feel? And I don't really know how I feel yet. I wasn't really excited about the graduation, and I think I wasn't really excited because I still have to go take my state board and pass my state board test to get my license. So for primer, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty, of course, the Pro Filter Primer. I love this stuff and it smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. Her whole product line just smells good, in my opinion. My face feels so good right now because my face was like dry. Okay, so something I've been loving to do lately is I've been loving mixing foundations. So I have two favorite foundations right now, which is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation and then the Fenty foundation. I love this one because of the finish that it gives and it makes my skin look like skin. But I also love this one because of the like longevity and the long wear of it. And I find that when I wear this foundation, I don't crease right here. That's like a really big problem for me. I always crease in my smile lines, and I can't, no matter what I do, I always crease, and it's like bad creasing. Like, it's not just simple small creasing, it's extremely bad creasing. So I decided to mix these two foundations together one day, and I literally got the perfect regimen going and all of that stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. I use 2 pumps of each. That might be a lot of foundation for you, but for me, girl, I need it. So I mix 2 pumps of each in there, and then I'm going to take this Morphe M439 brush. I bought it, but I never used it. So I'm gonna take that and like mix it around in there, and then I'm just going to pat this all over my face. And I just love it so much. Like, this, I don't know why, I don't know what made me start doing this, but I'm obsessing over it, to be completely honest. So what is your new foundation? Like, what is your favorite foundation right now? Like, my foundation changes all the time. I need my mirror. My favorite foundation changes all the time, but for some reason I always come back to the NARS foundation. No matter what I do, the NARS foundation is always in my favorites. I don't know. So I just used all of that foundation that was on the back of my hand on this side of my face, and I literally have nothing left to do this side of my face. So I'm gonna go back in and do it. So now we at 4 pumps each. 4 pumps, yeah. So just mix them up together and just apply it. And you see how this just gives me like the perfect amount of coverage. Like, I don't know if I'm crazy or what, but I just love, love, love the mixture of these 2 foundations together. It looks good and it freaking smells good. This, I want to know what Rihanna put in this foundation, I mean, to make it like smell the way it does, because it smells bomb. But yeah, so I graduated cosmetology school on Saturday. So now, you know, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. A lot of people keep asking me like, well, what do you want to do? Are you going to go into a salon, this and that? And honestly, I did that entire program, and now I realize that I hate doing hair. Like, I paid all that money to go to school, and I realized that I legit hate doing hair with a passion. Like, I don't know what it is, but YouTube is like something that has my heart. Like, I can't explain it. Like, it's like a dream, like a goal. I don't know. And people are like, well, why do you do YouTube? You're not making any money right now, this and that. Like, I make a little money, but it's nothing that, you know, is gonna make a difference or anything like that. And I just know that if I work hard and I continue to work hard, things will turn around, you know what I mean? Like if I stay consistent, and I don't know if my lighting keeps changing. I have 2 lights right here. I don't know why it's changing, but yeah, people are like, well, you know, it's not consistent, this and that, like you're not making money. And I'm just like, just wait, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not even, for me, it's not even about the money. I've been doing YouTube for what, a year, 2 years now without making any money, but that's because I haven't been consistent on my channels or anything like that. So now that I'm done with school, I have the opportunity to be consistent, and I'm super excited to see, you know, where this journey takes me. But yeah, I realized that I legit hate doing hair. Like, I don't know how else to say it other than I hate doing hair. Like, it's nothing, I don't know. And I was just a little disappointed at first in myself, because I'm like, dang, like I spent all this money and this and that. And I'm just like, I don't like doing hair. Like, now what? Like, I'm scared to like tell my family or tell people like what I want to do with my life. And like, they don't do YouTube. Nobody in my family knows anything about YouTube. They don't do it. So when I tell them like, oh, I'm gonna do YouTube full time, like they just look at me like I'm crazy. But I know my goals, and if people aren't looking at you like you're crazy, then your goals aren't big enough. So yeah. So now I'm taking this Erase Paste by Benefit in the number 2, and I'm just using this just to go right under my eyes and in the inner corner, because I have like really dark circles. And this is just a makeup look, just as something that, how I do my makeup, like in a quick way when I'm just like in a rush to do my makeup or something like that. It literally doesn't take me long at all. And then I'm gonna go in on top of that with the NARS Natural Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color this is actually the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the color Macadamia. And before I go continue, I'm just gonna pat that into my skin. I like it because it not only brightens my skin, brightens my under eyes, but it also like hides any dark circles or anything like that. I don't know. So guys, I have the camera like high up because I hate my shoulders. Like, I feel like my shoulders are like football player shoulders. Like, I don't know. Somebody in my past, an ex-boyfriend of mine, told me that I had football player shoulders, and ever since then, it's just been like, oh, like I hate my shoulders. Like, I just feel like they're so like, I don't know if it's because I'm so skinny that my shoulders like look bigger or whatever the case may be, but that's exactly how I feel. I feel like I have football player shoulders. So now that I have that all blended out under my eyes, as you guys can see, like I can leave it like this if I want to, but I just want something a little more. So I'm gonna go in with the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the color Macadamia, and I'm just gonna apply some of that. Just like that. But have you guys ever like done something and then just been like, no, this is not what I want to do, but you already paid for it, like you've already completed it, and then you like realize it's not what you want to do? Like, I don't know, like I'm so hard on myself. So when I realized I realized before I graduated, obviously, that I didn't want to do hair, that I hated doing hair. But I was like so frustrated with myself because I'm like, how is this possible? You know what I mean? Like, you spent over a year in school, and you know, you went to school for hair, and now you're realizing that you don't want to do hair anymore. I don't know. So I'm just trying to figure my life out and figure out what I want to do in my life. Whatever I do, I know I'll be great at it, and I know that it's going to involve YouTube because it's my greatest thing. Like, it's the thing that makes me happy. I can do what I want and make my own schedule, talk to you guys however I want, and you know, just interact with you guys the way that I want to. So I'm really excited to see where this journey takes me. I'm going to be doing YouTube full time now, so I'm super excited. So normally I would go in with a cream concealer to contour my face, but I don't really have one that I like. Like, I've been using this Fenty one, but I feel like it's too like muddy. Maybe the word I'm looking for is muddy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try it again. I'm gonna warm it up on the back of my hand like that, and then I'm going to take my finger with that product and I'm just going to place it right there. Nothing too crazy, just gonna place it right there, but I just feel like it's muddy. I don't know, like when I blend it out, like it's always muddy, and I don't know why. Like, so I'm trying to figure that out. I'm just gonna rub my finger in, and I'm just applying that everywhere that I pretty much want to apply it. I find that warming it up works a little better, but I don't know. So I'm just using whatever I can, just trying to salvage it up so I don't have to take it back. So now I'm just gonna take this. This is just a blending brush from, where did I get this from? From It Cosmetics. So I'm just going to pat that in. Pat that in around my forehead. And I try to pat it and not swipe it, because I find that when I swipe it, it's even more muddy. So I just feel like maybe I just got the wrong shade. That's what I'm just gonna say. I just got the wrong shade in this concealer, so maybe I'll just go back and get a different shade, not something so dark. Yeah, just go back and get a different shade. Have you guys tried any of the other Fenty Beauty products? But yeah, so something that like has really been on my mind lately is like talking to you guys about like not giving up on your dreams and not feeling ashamed of your dreams and your goals, because that's what I was doing when I realized that I didn't want to go to school for cosmetology anymore, or when I realized that I didn't want to do hair anymore. People like teachers and stuff would ask me like, oh, what do you want to do when you graduate? Do you want to go to, like, what's it called? Do you want to work in a salon? Or they would always ask me like, oh, what salon are you going to work in after you graduate? Like, nobody would ever ask me like if that's actually what I wanted to do. So I just assumed that, you know, working in a salon is something that I had to do because that's what they talked about. Although before I even started going to cosmetology school, I have always said that I would never work in a salon because I didn't like it. I grew up watching my mom work in a salon, and I hated being there. It was just not for me. I don't like working for people or anything like that. So that's why I chose the platform that I chose today, which is YouTube. But when I was starting to realize that I didn't want to do YouTube anymore, I mean, when I didn't want to do hair anymore, a lot of my teachers would ask me like what I want to do, and I would just lie and say like, oh, like I haven't found a salon yet, or this, or, you know, a little something like that. And it's because I was embarrassed to tell them that I didn't want to do hair anymore, and that I was going to pursue my career as a full-time YouTuber, because nobody at my school did YouTube. Nobody, you know, understands what YouTube is. Like, I don't have any YouTube friends or anything like that, so I have nobody to relate to or anything like that. So it's literally just me on my own. So the day that I graduated, one of my teachers by the name of Fabio asked, I just ended up telling him, like, he's a really cool guy. He we bonded because he was in the military, and I was telling him that my husband's in the military as well. So we pretty much bonded. He was just asking me like, hey, you know, did you find a salon and this and that. So I kind of just told him like, you know what, like, I don't think I'm gonna go work in a salon. Like, I don't think it's gonna be for me. Like, I decided that it's not for me. It's not something that I want to do. And I never said anything because he was one of the teachers that always like pushed me to like you know, do better or like get into a salon. He's like, I know I can recommend you to some places and all that kind of stuff. So it was like a mixture of being what's it called, like embarrassed and not wanting to let my teacher down, you know what I mean? So I just pretty much ended up telling him like, I don't want to do hair anymore. Like, I don't like doing hair. I want to do YouTube full time. Like, it's where my heart is. It's my passion. And he's like, why didn't you say anything? You know? And I'm just like, well, because I just felt embarrassed. This school pushes salon on you so much, and they make it seem like that's the only way that you can go with your license. And as a cosmetologist, your license is an umbrella for everything. You can do hair, skin, and nails with your cosmetology license because it covers pretty much everything. So people were just making it seem like that's the only thing that I was able to do. And I just was embarrassed because I didn't feel like nobody else wanted to do the same thing I wanted to do. So to make a long story short, he was like, you know, I wish I would have known. I would, like, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Like, there's so many different opportunities that you can do. YouTube opens a lot of doors. And after talking to him and him understanding where I was coming from, it just made me, it was like a big weight off my shoulders. Like, okay, like, people don't think I'm crazy, or you know what I mean? Like, it's just weird when you tell people, oh, what do you do for a living? And they're like, and you're like, oh, YouTube full time. And they're like, so when do you make money? Or, you know, whatever the case may be. So now I'm going in with some Laura Mercier translucent powder. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. But yeah, I don't know. It was just a big weight lifted off my shoulders when he understood that. And at first it was like a hard time. I had a hard time like expressing to my husband, like, you know, like, this is what I want to do. My husband's not a social media person at all. He has social media, but he's never on it. He hasn't posted a picture in maybe like 166 weeks. Like, he does not post pictures. He just looks at funny videos all the time. But so at first I was having a hard time explaining it to him as well. Like, YouTube is what I want to do full time, and you know, that's just my path. That's what I want to do. My husband's never worked like a civilian job ever in his life. He's never had a job other than the Marine Corps. He went to the Marine Corps straight after high school, so that's always been his job. He's never, he doesn't understand why, he doesn't understand YouTube. He doesn't understand that people watch videos and, you know, make videos for a living and stuff like that. But he's starting to come around, and he's always been supportive of me. But I don't know, guys. And maybe I'm just rambling. Maybe nobody even cares about what I'm talking about. But I just feel like the point that I'm trying to make is never feel ashamed of your dreams. Never feel bad about doing something that you want to do. Never feel bad about having a different dream or a different goal than somebody else, because your path is not their path and their path is not your path. You have to do what's right for you and what's best for you and what you feel in your heart is going to work for yourself. So just never feel bad about doing anything. Always follow your dreams and never let nobody take that away from you, because at the end of the day, you're going to regret it if you decide to let somebody else control your life. So now I'm going to go in with the True Match, and this is a True Match in the color Soft Sable. Yes, I believe this is in the color Soft Sable. This right here. And I'm just going to use this to warm up my face a little bit, and I'm just going to take that on a Co 117 brush. And because I haven't set the rest of my face with powder yet, I'm going to pat wherever my placement is going to be, and then kind of sweep it a little bit, because if you go over it just with like wet skin and you try to blend it out, it's going to turn muddy. So I'm just going to pat it into wherever I want it to be, and then I'm just going to like blend it out a little bit. Blend some of it up in my forehead area. And this is just warming up my face, bringing back some color into my face, because we pretty much took all of that color out. And right under my chin, my nose a little bit. And then I'm going to take this Sephora number 19. I can't see that. I'm going to say this is Sephora number 19 brush. And I'm going to do the same thing, but this is going to be for my nose. And I'm just going to pat off the excess. And I'm just blending in circular motions wherever I want to place it. So I like to blend it into my crease, just because it helps it blend a lot better that way. And blending it into my crease, and then circular motions down the sides of my nose. You see how it's like really harsh right now? Just go back in with your sponge and just blend over it. It's gonna like brighten it up and not make it so harsh. Blend everything in for you. See? Now it's not so harsh anymore. You can just keep doing that until you feel like it's reached wherever you want it to reach, pretty much. I'm just going to take my sponge, the back of my sponge, and I'm going to dip that into my powder, and I'm gonna carve out my contour. So right there, just gonna set some powder there. Just like that. So now we're gonna move into doing brows. If I can find my brow pencil. I'm gonna go in with the Precisely My Brow by Benefit. This is in the shade number 4, and I'm gonna use this. I have been loving this lately, guys. It is like so good, and it's just been like making my brows that much more better. I need a mirror up close for this, but yeah, so just follow your dreams, guys. Never let anybody tell you anything differently. So what if other people think your dreams are stupid? So what if nobody else believes in your dreams or understands what you have in mind for yourself? You know what I mean? Like what your vision is. Don't ever let anybody else put their dreams off on you or put their negativity off on you, because you got to do what's best for you. So now that my brows are all done, I'm going to go in with this I am all over the place, guys. I know. I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, the Sweet Peach Glow palette, and I'm going to take the middle shade, which is pretty much just the blush in the palette. Ooh. I broke this last shade on accident. And what I like to do is I like to just scrape off the top layer of the blush, because I feel like I'm not getting enough. I don't know why I feel that way, but I'm going to do that. And I'm tapping off the extras. I'm going to smile, and then I'm just going to place it right on the high points of my cheeks and blend it backwards. So pretty much blending it into my contour. Just like that. And then I'm gonna go in with this brush right here, which is my contour brush by my contour brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna dust off that extra powder underneath. And just blend that away. Blend, blend, blend. For highlight, my favorite part, I'm going to go in with this Morphe M510 brush right here, and I'm going to be using the Revlon Vivid Baked Highlighter powder in the color Golden Light, and also I'm going to be using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Topaz. Like, I used to think Topaz was too dark for me, and it is a little dark, but when you mix it with a different shade, it still works. It gives you that summer glow. Sorry guys, it gives you like a summer glow, so that's literally what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dip into Topaz first, and I'm just gonna place that right there. So you see how that's like, it's bronzy, it's super bronzy, and it's a little too bronzy for my skin tone. Almost, it's like a dark patch right there, but that's okay because we're gonna go in with another highlighter on top of that. So I'm just blending that in. What my lighting doing though? Blending that in, and of course I have to have a bump right there, a friend, an intruder, she's not welcome here, right there on my face. So I'm just blending that in like a C shape right here and down, right here and down. I'm also gonna take that right there just to, you know, brighten some stuff, and then I'm gonna put that right. See how it just doesn't do anything, it just makes my skin look darker in those areas, just like that. So now I'm going to go in with the Vivid Baked highlighter, and I'm going to go over that. So it's going to give it like a goldish like glow. You see the difference between this one and this one? This one, I just need it to be a little more like up there because I love highlight. So moving on to mascara, I'm gonna go in with the Neutrogena Healthy Lengths mascara. I love this mascara, I've been using it so much. I like it because the brush is like this. I don't know if I did that or if the brush was actually like that. I can't tell you, to be honest. So now that we have that, I'm just gonna go in with this Morphe lip pencil in the color Sugar Pie, and I'm gonna outline my lips. So now that I have my lips outlined, I'm gonna go in with this Morphe liquid lipstick in the color True Story. I literally feel like True Story and Sugar Pie are the exact same color, but I'm gonna go in with that. I was gonna do something like neutral and like not like, just something simple like a moisturizer or something, but that's no fun, right? Okay guys, so that is it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's just a very simple look. It's how I get ready every day if I'm just on the go, on the run, not doing anything major. How I do it. It's a certain way that I like to do my makeup when I have my hair in a bun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. As always guys, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, come hang out with me. If you watch my videos and you're not subscribed, I would love for you to join the family and subscribe to my channel. You are always welcome here. So yeah guys, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.